keeping our winds from being able to clear this out. So this fog is going to be sticking with us through the morning hours for most people. It'll be clearing out earlier along the coastline and later as you get toward I-10. Eventually, we're going to see a warm front lift through the area that will dissolve that inversion above our head and allow for this fog to clear. But allow yourself some extra time as you're headed out the door this morning because we do have the fog present. 66 our temperature, our dew point at 65. The wind out of the northeast at 3 miles per hour, relatively calm. 66 in Apalachicola, 64 in Marianna, 66 in Tallahassee. Destin coming in at 67, Bluntstown at 67 as well. And we're all going to warm up to near 80 degrees today, even with the fog through about noon hour in places like Marianna, back toward Chipley, Bonifay. You could see the fog all the way till about noontime. Places right along the coast, I think 9 or 10 a.m. we'll start to see the fog dissolve. A couple of showers out there, but most of this isn't reaching the ground thanks to that stable air mass overhead. A couple of showers moved through Alligator Point earlier as well as Carabel, but I think most of us are relatively dry aside from the drizzle that is falling through the fog. That's basically what fog is just suspended water vapor. So that's why you're seeing at least a little bit of moisture out there. Futurecast showing the wind change from out of the northeast to out of the south by about noontime. Then we'll have some showers, maybe even a thunderstorm rolling around. Tuesday, we get another cold front to work in. That'll bring some slow-moving, heavy thunderstorms in some locations as we go throughout the day on Tuesday. Wednesday, we continue with the barrage of moisture and at least a chance of a shower or a thunderstorm. That doesn't mean it's going to be a washout as we go through this afternoon, overnight, then through Tuesday into Wednesday. But it does mean that you got a good chance at seeing a shower or storm. Zooming out here, the reason why: stall frontal boundary to our south, cold front washing out, disappearing as we speak, but you see the cloud cover left over behind that, as well as that strong southwest wind pulling the moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico. That's going to continue to set the stage throughout this week for showers and storms. So by 2 a.m. we lift that warm front through the area. We'll get that wind to shift out of the south. We'll see our showers and storm chances arriving. Then as we go into the overnight hours, big severe weather outbreak in northern Mississippi and Alabama today and tonight. Tomorrow that moves toward Atlanta and the Carolinas. But for here, it's just some slow-moving thunderstorms. Might have a storm become severe. And I know that in some locations that's not good news, but most of us are not going to see severe weather. We continue to see rain and thunderstorms around through Wednesday as that frontal boundary stalls out over the top of us, so we don't get a change in air mass, but we will eventually. As we go into Friday, you notice this air mass back here, even seeing a little bit of blue showing up in the Midwest. That's snowfall. This is a cold air mass, the coldest of the season. That will drag our temperatures about 6 to 7 degrees below average by the time we hit the weekend. You may have seen that posted on my social media yesterday that we had a good chance at seeing below average temperatures over the next 6 to 10 days. So it's from 6 to 10 days that we're going to have those below average temperatures. That's the end of the week and beyond. For reference, our average right around 74, 75 degrees. So those temperatures getting down into the 60s, overnight lows down into the 40s. So it will be relatively chilly. 78 to 80 today, becoming humid, storms possible overnight tonight. That continues. Storms possible, increasing our chance of rain to 50 to 60%. And then our rain chances continue, not just today, but tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday. You notice those temperatures in the upper 70s to near 80. Saturday and Sunday, there's our below average temperatures, 65, 44, and 68. That's well below average for this time of year. Inland, more of the same. 80 degrees today, 82 tomorrow. Those rain chances continuing at 60 to 70% all the way through Friday. Then how about Saturday? 61 degrees, a forecast high. Overnight low could get down into the 30s in some places north of I-10.